Hi, and welcome to my presentation on the 1985 Nevado del Ruiz eruption. This led to one of the world's worst lahars in the world. Now you might be wondering what happened during this disaster. Aside from the fact that it involved the eruption of a volcano. Well, let us first start off with the location of this eruption. It is located west of the capital city of Bogotá, which is located in the areas lying northwest of South America near the Andes Mountains. This is not the only volcano of this area, but it is the first that was recorded to have done significant damage to the area. Its location is where four plated intersect as shown in this picture. The Caribbean, Cocos, South America, and Nazca plates all converge in the area close to the Nevado del Ruiz eruption. It is a spot that has a lot of subduction zone activity. The Ruiz volcano is a stratovolcano, which is a conical shape made up of layers of lava, tephra, and volcanic ash. This particular volcano is constructed within the caldera of the Ruiz ancestral volcano and consists of 5 volcanic domes. It covers an area of 200 square kilometers and stretches 65 kilometers from east to west. The resultant eruption caused 25,000 deaths. However, the hot gases and pyroclastic material were not at fault for many of these deaths. The resultant lahar that followed killed many who were able to escape the fires of the volcano and leveled villages and nearby towns. This picture depicts the height of the lahar after it had settled in local areas where people were forced onto their roofs. Let's take a look at what created the lahar. Some of the basic components of the lahar is water that is mixed in with volcanic ash and other debris from the volcano, as well as those obtained from the ground. The source of the water comes from the glaciers located around the mouth of the volcano that has receded with time. When the volcano erupts, the hot gases as well as debris causes parts of the glaciers to melt and pick up this debris. The steep sides of the volcano provides the momentum and kinetic energy to put the lahar in motion. The amount of debris and sediments build up over time as it forcefully flows down the volcano's side towards built areas. Some of the natural protection against the lahars, such as the forest, were cut down to make way for agriculture nearby urban areas. The overall forest became thin and thus provided little or no resistance for the lahar. Additionally, the people did not have any plans on how to react to this disaster. They were poor towns that lived in close proximity to the volcano and thus treated the lahar as it were a flood and went for higher grounds. The government were partly to blame because they neglected the poorer areas. They themselves did not have a plan in place in this types of emergency. Most of their funding went into economic development rather than disaster management for areas prone to lahars and eruptions. They decided to make adjustments after receiving reports on the Armero tragedy. Armero is located in Tolima, which was also located near the base of the Ruiz volcano. The lahar that hit the town gathered force from not only the slope of the volcano but from the smaller rivers near the volcano and swept across the area like a tsunami. However, after the initial hit, the town was wiped out. There were no remnants of buildings or civilization but a thick layer of sediment. The current state of disaster management in the area has been greatly developed by the government since then. They are early warning stations that monitor the volcanoes in the area and look for early signs of eruptions. Also, are able to identify towns under threat through the data obtained from previous eruptions and assist with response plans. Response plans have been created to evacuate people who are under immediate threat to safer higher grounds. They regularly keep update information on record from their monitoring stations. Thus they have increased preparedness, but they cannot predict when another powerful lahar will hit in the future.